Hey, I'm Alex Rackle from Quack&Co, the channel everything is 10 minutes less all the time, every time, and this is Kickstarter Speed Roundup. A few days too late, which sometimes happens with this particular series. It happens, life gets busy, life gets crazy, but let's go ahead and dive into this. We only have 7 campaigns, a very light week, all things considered. 7 campaigns to dive into, which means we can properly allocate all the time in the world to breathing, to slowing down, to taking our time, being patient. And with that, let's go ahead and dive into it. Starting off with Bako Dig Write over here. This can be another one of those print and play writing games where you can go ahead, print and play roll and write games, where you're going to be grabbing your dice, digging up the past. You're going to be making shapes on your board as you slowly go through it, digging up dinosaur bones, trying to score as efficiently as possible in this $5, roughly $5 roll and write, or 100 MX, but roughly $5 for the game. That's going to be Bako Dig Write. Another print and play, looks great, from the same people who brought you Quack&Co, I believe it's called. They had another game. They had another game over here. No, they had another game previously. Is it over here? Is an add-on somewhere? They had a roll and write somewhere. They did a roll and write in the past. I know they did. Here we go. Here we go. Quack&Co. Add-on. Quack&Co. $5 roll and write. They've done roll and writes in the past. They both look beautiful. They both look great. No idea on the quality of the game itself, but that's Bako roll and write, or dig and write. From there, we have the Little Flower Shop, another print and play over here from Dr. Finn's games. Dr. Finn, who does a whole bunch of these small box games, and he's been recently diving into a lot of this BYOP games, bring your own pencil games. But the Little Flower Shop Duel, which is a bring your own pencil, print and play, roll and write game. Again, I believe for $5, although with the possibility of getting whatever you want in terms of extras. You have the $5 for the Little Flower Shop Duel. You have a whole bunch of extras you can get in the Pledge Manager, all those things. But it's basically taking the Little Flower Shop and turning it into a print and play, roll and write, which he's done for a few of his games now. This is just the most recent addition to the bunch. Then from there we have Journey into the Beyond. $6,260, $6,260, 111 backers, 25 days to go. Journey into the Beyond has, well, you're playing a rune-bound adjacent style adventure game. It's a competitive adventure game where you're going to be wandering around, having adventures, competing in a manner of speaking, but competing more with the world around you as opposed to with each other, although you may or may not be able to fight each other. I say you may or may not because I actually don't know if you can fight each other, but maybe you can. I do know it's a competitive adventure game. This one coming in, pledge levels for this one run you $78 to the retailer. We have $74 for the collector's pledge. We have $43 for the core set and a few pledge levels over there as far as Journey into the Beyond. Art looks okay. I'm assuming it's having a hard time funding because it looks okay. It does not look amazing, but yeah, Journey to the Beyond. A bunch of characters, bunch of adventuring, bunch of wandering around, engaging with the world, going on adventures, doing all that stuff in this game. From there we have Ivion. Ivion Season 2 Winter's Bite. Ivion's going to be the Ivion's going to be a hero crafting system. A hero crafting system with a whole bunch. This is on Kickstarter in the past. They brought it back to Kickstarter with new decks, new sets and whatnot, as you craft out your hero in this competitive kind of semi-Summoner War style, semi-LCG style game, in which you're both going to be crafting your hero, building out a deck, but not in like a LCG style, but more of a hero crafting system where you combine things different ways. And then from there you have a whole bunch of options as far as the different things. We have $39 gives you the Clash Pack, giving you over here you can choose a single box for the game. We have $99 giving you all the new content for the game. We have $200 giving you complete anthology, including the anthology box over here, including the anthology box to hold all the stuff for all the various hero crafting. This one is well rated, but with not a lot of ratings. If you look on BoardgameGeek, this one both has a lot of people who like the game, but also not a lot of people in general. It's got like 8s or whatnot as far as their rating, which is great, but 8s from not a ton of ratings, so take that into account. Lots of content you can find out about this game. I believe Tom Vassell really liked this one, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it's a different game. There's definitely a game that Tom Vassell really liked. I mean, I'm sure there's more than one game that Tom Vassell really liked, but I remember seeing a testimonial somewhere. It might have been this one. It might have been something else. I don't remember. But this is Ivion, the hero crafting system. From there, with only 3 left to go, we have Trailblazers. Trailblazers, the outdoor adventure game. Trailblazers bringing you from Ryan Courtney, I believe. Ryan Courtney, the designer, I think it's Ryan Courtney, the designer of Pipeline, of Curious Cargo, of some other games. Trailblazers is the most recent game of his to have a bunch of pipes, although this time they're not pipes so much as they are paths. The Trailblazers is giving you a path building system with 2 modules, I believe hikers and animals or something like that as far as little mini expansions included. It's got 3 solo modes, different ways of engaging the game from small and accessible to a large 30 to 90 minute sprawling table space. And it also has 3 different pledge levels. It has the small little travel size box, which gives you just a travel size box with waterproof bendable cards. We have the standard pledge level over here. Let's go to the pleasure levels over here. We have $35 for the Trailblazers Super Travel Edition. We have $49 for the Trailblazers Standard Edition, which is what you can expect to see in retail, I assume. And then we have $79 for the Deluxe Edition of the game, which kind of combines both at once. There's a little helpful little grid showing you there. Here we go. Here we have the little grid showing you everything included. We have 1 to 4 for the Super Travel, 1 to 8 players for the Standard Deluxe, and you can see the case and carabiner and the PVC card upgrade is in the Deluxe and the Travel, but not in the Standard, and the screen print upgrade is only in the Deluxe. So we're handy dandy chart showing you everything you want there. On my end, I want the game for sure, but I also think that I don't ever think I'll use the Travel Edition, and it'll just be another cluttered thing on the shelf that I kind of theoretically want to use, but ultimately end up picking a button shy game instead. And so I'm probably going to go for the Standard Edition of the game. Probably wait for retail on this one, but I am very much interested in this one. I like what Ryan Courtney in general designs fantastic games, and this one just looks like a fun path-laying game that looks very compelling. My favorite part of a playing pipeline was managing all the pipes, and so this gives me that aspect, but without the rest of the game around it. And that is Trailblazers. From there, we have Nanolith Cyberpunk RPG board game. We're doing so well on time. We're actually going to be under 10 minutes this week, like for the first time ever. Usually these speed roundups go up to the very, very last second. We have Nanolith Cyberpunk RPG game. 1,400 backers, $135,000 in this choose-your-own-adventure Final Fantasy-style board game, which you can be going through this game. You can watch the video on how it plays. Very comprehensive, very everything. Not comprehensive. Very, very compelling video that shows you the basic gameplay choices. It's got a bit of a choose-your-own-adventure story, as you explore a vast open world, fight in unique encounters, unleash powerful nanoshocks, unlock new places, stories, and comics. All that in a game that gives you a ton of content, 60 hours of play, 60 hours I saw somewhere. It said somewhere like 60 plus hours of gameplay over here in this sprawling adventure game with a whole lot of stuff, including miniatures, including this, including that. We have €80 for the base game over here for the Awakened Hero, roughly $80 for that. We have $111 for the Remembering Hero, giving you all the extra deluxe upgrades, all the Kickstarter exclusive, everything for that. And that is basically Nanolith, a sprawling, epic, choose-your-own-adventure game. And then lastly, we have Barbaric. Barbaric with 802 backers, $205,000. This is a crafting, you can choose a hero in your vehicle kind of, and you're going to craft into a skirmish game kind of system where you're choosing the different combinations of stuff, merging them together, and then entering into a skirmish arena as you try to take each other down. It's got some amazing, incredible looking miniatures, but it also has a price point to match. Price point of this game coming in at $120 for each core box, and that's just the core boxes. If you want the all-in and everything, it's going to run you roughly $339 for the full collector's edition. They are unleashing stretch goals as they go. You can see through over here that they are slowly giving more and more stretch goals every single day, so day 13, day 12, you can see they're giving you a decent amount of stuff. They're not giving you small stretch goals, they're not skimping there. They're giving you a lot of content, but they are definitely holding out on that content. This is one that you definitely want to be paying attention to 16 days from now when it's time to make an actual choice. And that's what we have over here. We got 2 minutes to go on our speed roundup. That's all we have for like 7 campaigns, and 2 of them print and play roll and writes. A fairly light week. As usual, if you want more information on these, make sure to go ahead and subscribe to BoardgameCo, where every Monday we do a 2-back or not to back on these games. In any case, and until next time, I'm Alex Radcliffe from Quack&Co, where less time watching means more time playing.